guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to play Emo Song by Beabadoobee. So let's get started. You're going to need a capo on the first fret, so I will be putting that on. And you are also going to be changing the tuning of the song. So she usually keeps her songs like Dad Fad or standard tuning, but here we are changing it. So yeah, so tune your guitar before you put the capo on. Always, rule of thumb. So we're tuning our guitar. So let me move my cup. Tune your guitar to D, so top string. So D, this one, to D, then A, then E, then A, and then C sharp, and finally E. So that's how we're tuning it. So it's a D, A, E, A, C sharp, E configuration, that's how we're tuning our guitar. So you can just use, I use like a Fender guitar app, and that helps me tune my guitar. It works pretty well, but if you have something else to tune it with, go right ahead. Yeah, that one might be better, but that's what I use, so that's pretty simple if you're a beginner and you just want to tune your guitar. That's how you can tune it too. So yeah, D, A, E, A, C sharp, and then E. Then we're going to put our capo on the first fret. Here we go. Got it. So it should sound something like that. Let me tilt the camera a little bit so you can see more of what I am doing. And yeah, if anyone watches anime, we got Rei Ayanami, pretty sure that's her last name, on my t-shirt. Cool. So right, we're going to be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chords. They're pretty simple to learn, so like bear with me. It's really just like shifting your fingers up the fretboard, but they're super simple. So let's get started. Basically, right, once you tune it, you put the capo on. I'm going to tell you the chords now. So it's A/D is the first one, and that's just open. No, no fingers down, you're just playing open. And then F sharp M7, you're just putting 2 fingers down on the 4th fret from the capo, on the D and the A strings that you tune to. So it sounds like that. Everything else open. And then we're switching up for the E6 sus4. Same finger configuration on the fretboard. You're just sliding up from 4 to 2, everything else open, and that's E6 sus4. And then we're doing sliding down to the 5th fret, and that's A/G chord. So 5th fret, everything else open, same exact finger, just 2 fingers on the 5th fret from the capo. So that's, and then the A chord, and that's just from the 5th to the 7th fret from the capo. So, and everything else open too, just 2 fingers down. That's A. So usually it's just, in the verses, it's just the 4 chords A/G to F. So we're sliding up and down, so from open to A/D to 2 fingers on the 4th fret to F sharp M7 to E6 sus4 to 2, and then to the 5th fret at A/G. And that's usually how the verse goes. And then I think in one of those we add the A, which is sliding down to the 7th fret. But yeah, but just keep in mind that that's how the pattern goes, from to open to the 4th to the 2nd to the 5th frets. And then sometimes sliding down to the 7th frets. And then at A, add 9, we're going to be keeping our fingers on the 7th fret, but now we're going to be putting 1 finger down, everything else open, so only 3 fingers on the fretboard, 1 finger down on the E string, the last E string. And so we got the 2 fingers up here at top, and then 1 finger down at the bottom, everything else open. And that's how you play A add 9 on the 7th fret from the capo. we're shifting it down to A/B, which is at the 9th fret. So just shift it down, same exact finger pattern, just 2 fingers on the first 2 top strings and 1 finger on the bottom string. And then we're shifting it all the way up to the 4th fret. Same 3 fingers on the fretboard, nothing changes here. And that's F sharp M9. Yeah, so those are the 8 chords that you need to know for this song. And let's get started. So here, let me just shift it back a little bit so you can see. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is go through the verse, or the song, and going through the verses. So we start on A/D, which is open again, then the 4th fret, F, and then to the E6, D, at the 2nd fret, I'm sorry, and then I haven't seen you, so 5th fret, and then some days, open again. So I'm gonna like go through that right now. So it's, and the strumming pattern, you're gonna do about, I say, like minimum 11 or 12 strums, and the way that it goes is like a few down strums in the beginning, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and you can do that like that up, down, up, down, up, down, like 4 times, I would say. So yeah, and then maybe the last few like a little bit faster before you switch to the next chord, and that's basically how I play this song. So it starts off a little bit slower. So she goes like open chords at A/D. Back on old days, I know your face. I haven't seen you in some days. Yeah, and so that's how that beginning part goes, right? You're just going from open, switching to F sharp at 4th fret, so going up to the 2nd fret, then to the 5th fret, and then to open again. And then, so we're gonna keep that in mind still. We're still on open at some days, and then we're gonna do the next 2 sentences in the verse, the last 2. So, in some days, it hurts my head, my conscience dead. So wait, how it goes? Alright, sorry, I like figured out the melody was wrong in my head, so it goes. So it's, it hurts my head, my conscience dead, the fact I missed the way it felt. So here, we're switching to the 4th fret at my head, and then at 2nd fret, the E6 at dead, and then the fact I miss 5th fret at A/G, and then it doesn't go to A/D like it did in the other 2 sentences. Now it's going to end at the 4th fret. So you're going from the 4th, 2nd, 5th, back to the 4th, after you sing the way it felt. So yeah, you can like, yeah, continue strumming that same strumming pattern, and then switch at the words, but keep it that same tempo, like down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Yeah, or play it by ear, but keeping that same tempo, however you like to strum, go ahead. And then, because I know that I add a little bit like more every now and then. If I'm switching, I'm going a little bit faster, like, but essentially that same like a few strums down, maybe like 2 or 3, 3, 4, 5, 19. So yeah, and then you're going to the chorus after the way it felt. And so this one, it goes like, it goes to the A, and then we're only doing the A chord and then the F sharp M7. So that means that we're only doing the 7th fret, 2 fingers, to the 4th fret. So that, it starts at A, so we're sliding down to the 7th. So you're coming back again, don't want So yeah, so it goes. The fact I miss the way it felt. So fourth, so at felt we're ending on felt, and then we're keeping it there. And then at back, you're going to switch it to the 7th fret. So, and then back to the 4th at again, and then at don't, keeping it at the 4th, and then at back at the A, and then again the F. So it's like, so I'm gonna go from the way it felt. So the way it felt. Yeah. Coming back again. Don't want you back again. So yeah, you can sing like maybe the first part like and then again, so you have time to shift it up. But yeah, it's really cool to like listen to how the chords sound when you're like moving it up and down. It really like adds more to the song. But anyways, then we're going to the interlude after that, and that is just what I said before, the A at 9, 7th fret, then to the A/B, 9th fret, and then to the 4th at F sharp M9. And so this is basically the same strumming pattern too, but a different chords, so it's like so yeah, same strumming pattern, but now we are just shifting it, the chords, so now from A/B, F sharp, M9. So yeah, we just do that, switching, so from A add 9 to A/B to F sharp M9 just once. So that's the only time that we're doing that, just once. And then the next time we're doing it twice, that exact same strumming pattern and the chord variation, or structure. So yeah, after you do that, then we're going to the verse 2. And then after the verse 2 is in the chorus again, and then that is that interlude that has you repeating what we just did, but twice. So yeah, so now we're going to verse 2. I'm just trying to remember the beat. It's like, you call me up and lie again. Oh, right, so it's like, you call me up and lie again. So yeah, so it's the exact same chord pattern that we did in the verse 1. So the first 2 sentences start in A/D and then end A/D. So it's like, you call me up, A/D, you know, to F, and then E6, and then AG, and then trust ends on trust at A/D, and then that last sentences start with F sharp and then end with F sharp. So nobody knows, F sharp, and then cosmic dust, F sharp, after you go to the E6 and the AG. So I'll just play it, and then you guys can follow along. So it goes from A/D, F sharp, E6, and then A/G, and then A/D, and then F sharp, E6, A/G, and then F sharp. So yeah, so we'll play that through. So it's like, same strumming pattern. You call me up and lie again, like all the men I used to trust. Nobody knows when I was young, I lost myself in cosmic dust. And then we're going into the chorus, and it's the exact same way that we played the last chorus, with the A and the F sharp chord. So it's 7 and then to the 4th. So we end at dust. You're coming back again. Don't want you back so same strumming pattern, or you can vary it a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, however you like. And then we're going to the interlude, and that we're just doing that same that we did last time, but twice. So at the 7th fret, and then here, 9th, 4th. So yeah, I'll just play that again, same strumming pattern. So it's 7 frets, A, add 9 to A/B, and then to F sharp M9. So we're doing that twice. So it's gonna sound like this. So yeah, at the F sharp M9, I think you're holding it a little bit longer, just because of the way it sounds, than you are the first 2 chords. So it's like this. Yeah, and then you're just doing that twice. And then we are going to the outro, and then this one, the way she sings it is different, and so the way it's played is a little different, but it's the same chords and same strumming pattern, just a little bit slower. And then at the end of the outro, it's a little bit faster, or a little bit like harder. So yeah, so here at the outro, it starts, we're going from that F sharp M9 to just F sharp M7. So in the outro, it's like, just the thought of you doesn't stop. So yeah, so those first 3 sentences, just the thought of you doesn't stop, you're not a person or a thing, just the thought of you on my limbs, is each sentence just goes from F sharp M7 to E6 sus to doesn't stop, open. So it's going from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret to open. And you're singing that, so from just, and then F sharp M7, and then to thought, E6 sus 4, and then open after stop. And then you're doing the same thing, but with the different lyrics for the next sentence, and the same thing with different lyrics for the next sentence. And then that last part of the outro, I'll play that. But first, let's get through the first part. So it's gonna sound like this. So just the thought of you doesn't stop. So here the strumming pattern is a little bit shorter than the other parts. So you're basically playing the F sharp M7 for like maybe a few down strums and then maybe like 1 up strum. So just the, and then switching up to thought at E6 sus4. Thought of you doesn't stop. So at E6 sus4, yeah, you're playing it more like the original strumming pattern, but at the beginning from F sharp M7, you're just a few strums down and then maybe 1 up, and then shift to E6 sus4, and then ending on A/D, like the way you usually play it. Like a few down strums and then up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going, you're not a person or a thing. So yeah, so that one is same thing, F sharp M7, E6 sus4, and then A/D. So you're not a person or a thing. And then, so yeah, A/D is a little bit longer the way you're playing that. And then at just the thought of you on my limbs is just F sharp M7, like a few down strums, and then thought, E6 sus4, and then limbs after limbs is /D, open. So here, just the thought of you on my limbs. So that's how you play it. And then it goes, it's all your fault. So from open, then we're going to A add 9, which is at the 7th fret, and then to A/B, and then F sharp M9. So basically the first, it's all your fault. You're just doing from open to A add 9 at the 7th fret, and then at fault, and then it's all your fault. You're sliding it down to the A/B to the 9th fret, and here you're playing it like maybe like 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then sliding up to the F sharp and 9 fault, and you play it longer there, like the original down strum, the original strumming pattern that we had played like throughout the song, and then repeat at it's all your fault, it's all your fault, and then end instead of F sharp M9, or ending it on A/D. So open string. So here, I'll play that part. So from limbs to it's all your fault, and then it's all your fault again. So thought of you on my limbs, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your, I think that's 7. Alright, 7, 9, 4. Okay, got it. So yeah, you're gonna switch just like from A add 9 to A/B to F sharp M9. So on the, I'll just repeat that again because it was a little bit messy. Sorry. So it's on my limbs, and then 7th fret. So limbs. It's all your, then A add 9 fall. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. And that's how the song ends. So you can either play A/B a little bit before you start singing It's All Your Fault. So you can go from A add 9 at fault, and then a little bit longer, and then switch to A/B, and then sing it and for a few strums, and then it's all your, or you can like switch it immediately after, or like right when it starts, it's all your fault, and that would sound a little bit different, because in the chords it's like, yeah, it's, I think in the song it does also start a little bit earlier, but here, let's see what it sounds like. So it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Oh, I was wrong one, sorry. That's 7th fret at 8 and 9. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. So yeah, you can do that either way you like this, the way it's better like for you to hear, or the way that you like it, that you know, like sounds better for you or is easier to play. Go for it. So yeah, you can keep playing A add 9 a little bit longer until you get it's all your, and then at it's you switch to A/B, and then you play for a little bit there. So 1, 2, 3, it's all your, and then fall, and then continue playing for a lot longer. Like it's all your fault. Long. It's all your fault. Yeah. So the way that would be, instead of like having like a normal strumming pattern for like maybe 12 strums at A/B and then all of them, you would just be playing A/B a lot faster, like maybe 4 strums, yeah, and then switching to F sharp M9. So it's all like it's all your fault, something like that. Same strumming pattern though, like down up, down up, down, or down, down, up, down, up, down, and then end on open, which is A/D after fall at F. sharp M9. And that's how you play the song. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope you love playing along. Cool. Thank you, and have a good day.